live in Florida?
I live in Palm Beach.
You live in Palm Beach?
Yep.
I went to Pinecrest.
Oh my gosh, you're a homegirl.
I am a home, yes. Did you not know that?
I know it now.
And I also, the man who discovered you years ago, I dated his son at the time that you were kind of, when you were blown up. You know, Charles
Copley?
Yes, yes.
This is my second dad.
Isn't that funny?
You dated Brian?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna text him after the show.
Yes. So I remember.
I'm gonna get the dirt.
Yes, he'll give you the dirt. I remember when you were, in your biggest moment of your life.
Yeah.
Well, not your life, your career.
Yes.
Which is different.
Because my life isn't over yet.
Exactly.
There's a lot more chapters.
Exactly.
Like Amish.
Yeah, how did that all come about? Because that's not exactly normal.
No, and that was the cool thing about it is that, because I'm always, when I'm doing my show, I'm always introducing the new modern state-of-the-art technology and home features, And I said one day to the network, I was like, what if I went out with the Amish? And it was just like a laugh, and I learned and kind of interned with them, and they were like, well, let me see what we can do. And you can't just text them or, email them or something, so you had to roll his sleeves up and go out there and ask them, and had to get approval through the bishop and the community, and I learned everything about them. And, coming from South Florida, you don't know anything about the Amish.
Right,
But
yes.
I do now.
Yes, well, good.
It's amazing.
I'm wondering when you're going to need that information. But
Well, they pride themselves on craftsmanship and building and woodwork.
And you do, and you're in
furniture.
construction.
Exactly.
Ah,
we
so
share
that's your connection.
There you go.
And that's why they probably accepted you.
That was it. They're very sweet people.
Are you a big social networker?
Absolutely.
You are? So let me ask you, first of all, what do people call you? Like Nilla, Vanilla, Ice? what do your friends call you?
I respond either way, but it's much more boring what I prefer. It's just my real name, Rob.
Rob. So if you're in a mall if you're in a mall, would you turn for Rob or Vanilla quicker? Like what would be the name?
It'd be about the same speed either way. I respond either way.
Interesting.
We're all the same person,
I do. When you go to Baskin-Robbins, what flavor ice cream do you order?
Woo! 31 flavors. I'm born on Halloween, so 31 is my number.
Oh, you're a Scorpio?
Yes.
Me too. November 4th. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I'm gonna be a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, you are? I like that. So if you ordered chocolate, would they look at you weird?
No, I love chocolate.
Oh, do you like chocolate better or vanilla?
Ooh, depends on the day. It's all mood, isn't it?
All right. So does it annoy you, or you embrace that people think about that song when they think about you?
I'm honored. I love it.
You love it?
It's amazing. It's a huge, it's awesome.
And how do you feel to be really the first white rapper, and that you got so much heat for that? I mean, you were so controversial, and people were like mad, and you're just about fun.
We are who we are because of who we were, We enjoy life.
How do you feel that having fame so young affected your path? I mean, do you think if it were later?
I mean, every bit of it affected it. Still to this day. I mean, I owe it all to that, and all the goods, the bads, and everything, I owe it to that. But yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, and I take life day by day,
I like
enjoy the experience.
I like it. But having children, would you put your children in the situation that you were in, and having so much attention?
Oh, hell no.
Never, right?
No, I wouldn't wish my life on my worst enemy like at that point. I had a weekend that lasted a few years that's pretty ugly.
Really?
Yeah, and it's amazing. I'm very grateful for it, and that's why I was telling you, you can't go back and change your negatives, but you can embrace them and turn them into positives by saying, I'm not gonna go down that path again.
Right. And Miley wrote something about Justin Bieber in Rolling Stone, and you somehow got thrown into it. What was her quote? Oh, it's here. She said
she was making a reference to Justin Bieber.
Right.
About,
she said,
because he's always, doing he's got the Vanilla Ice hairdo, the baggy pants now, and everything. He's mimicking.
She said Miley said in Rolling Stone, Justin Bieber is trying really hard. I just don't want to see him F that up to where people think he's Vanilla Ice.
Right.
I tell him that like you don't want to become a joke. So what do you say
I
to
loved
that?
it. I totally concur and agree, because that weekend almost killed me. And, it's like a snow globe. He's going through the part of his life where he's trying to, go into being an adult. And when you're living an artificial life where you have all those fans out there and all these people around you that tell you everything you want to hear, it's not real. It's not real reality, okay? At one point when that snow globe settles, he's going to have to figure out what his purpose in life is, and he's going to have to transition into being an adult. He's probably pretty upset because all the heat that's coming on him right now. And unfortunately for him, it's entertaining for us to watch the self-destruction of the celebrity, because it's more fascinating than his new single or anything. So.
And Justin Bieber is very talented.
He's very talented.
He's very
and I wish
talented, and
him
he's
the
a
best.
he's a nice boy. He was on my show last summer.
Yeah.
I like him. I think he's a nice boy. So you think that people like do you think Miley too, that they're more
Miley should pay
Reel it
attention
in?
to that advice as well, or she will be a wrecking ball.
interesting? You think that you think that it's more the fame than the money, it seems like. You think it's more that people are just looking outside instead of just looking in the mirror or looking inside.
Well, they forget that people are looking up to them, and they forget that they still have those parents and those kids that are, bought the records and really look up to them, and then they go out and, I don't know, pee on people or have sex with a foam finger on stage and try to twerk and all this stuff, and it's just like, whoa, shocking. And in their mind, they're probably just trying to transition into hoping people will take them serious now and not like a Disney act or something like that.
But you have 13 and 15-year-old daughters.
I do.
So do you
and they love them both. And I'm cool with it, but
You're cool with it even like you don't feel like Miley has a responsibility to your daughters, or you just think it is what it is, it's art?
No, I do, and it is art, and she's having fun, and they're both, talented and everything, but it's almost like a self-destruction thing that's going on, and it's kind of scary to the parents watching it, I understand the whole thing, but as an entertainer, I get it. I know.
You get both sides. That's
Yeah.
interesting as a parent and entertainer.
Yep.